Having fun in the hobby room. Hope you join me. Please subscribe. F86 build. Coming soon. More and more videos. Okay, here we have. I started to put glue on here. And I'm bad. Because I shouldn't be. I should be putting glue on the bottom of this thing. See, by putting the glue on this thing, it's going to go where it has to. I've got to glue the other piece still down to the deck, so I don't want to spill glue on the other half of this seam. I'm going to wipe it off when it spills there. Right? I don't want to have too much in here. Okay, so here we go. Oof. I keep it off a bit. I'm going to slide it on into place. And there we go. Remember, I never got to do this last time. I really wanted to put this piece inside here to reinforce this. It's really weak right here. As I cut the flap out, I almost cut right through the wing right there. So I'm going to glue that piece of foam there with the epoxy. Okay, now, see all this is in place nice. It's 5-minute epoxy, so it shouldn't take long. Get this set up. I see a little bit extra running here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to run it along there. Okay? Yes. There's nothing wrong with that. There. Now I'm going to blow on those. Stir sticks, you guys. What do you guys use for stir sticks? I use these skewers. You know what I do for a living, so I bring them home from work. We go through bags full. Okay, so that's a little far off there. I'm going to keep checking this all the way up until the time it sets. Okay? So I'm going to keep checking this. Oh man. Okay, see, I just checked. Made sure that piece still fit. Okay? You hate to get this in the wrong spot at all and have that piece. Well, we could always trim it. But now you see I'm going to put my hinges into this Depron using those little paper hinges. I don't know, where'd they go? God, they're hard to keep track of. There's what? 1 there? 2 there? Where's number 3? Huh. Okay, we'll find number 3 in a minute. Huh, look at number 3 gone. Oh well, I always get more. Oh. Nope. Oh well. Let's see, we're watching the glue set. Let's watch glue set. Oh. No we aren't. Wow. Glad I epoxied that piece there. This really is a little weak here now that I've cut that piece off. Okay, so now that 5-minute epoxy set up quick. So let's still can't find my last hinge, can I? Do you guys see it? My blind? I can't see it. Okay, well look, I'll be right back, another hinge. Okay, got my other hinge. Now with that epoxied, I'm going to remark those spots with my red Sharpie. There. There. That doesn't really have to be under, does it? So I'm going to bring this hinge over here further. There. Okay, so now that I have those marked, I can take a new Sharpie, new knife. Oh man, can you see this? Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. So I'm going to cut. I mean, I'm not cutting a lot. I'm going to cut that. Okay, so there's the new one. There. Oops, and this was the other new one. Okay. And there. So, now before I lose these hinges again, I'm going to test fit these things. Always, always, always. Okay, so, hinge one. Now I know about Robart hinges, all these nice hinges and stuff, you know. They're all good and all. But I've built almost every GWS airplane there is. And I've torn airplanes apart. But I've never crashed because of one of these little hinges coming loose on me. And now they use tape on this wing here. I mean, I don't like that surface, the way they've done that. So, I hope they don't mind the way I'm doing this. Anyway, so now, I'm going to tip the wing up. I'm going to go to these same spots and about the same distance. Okay, so I'm going to go in the center of this Depron. So about here, the same distance in this foam coming out. I'm going to cut my hinge slots. Okay. Now, we work the other one right here. In the center of the Depron. I'm going to cut my hinge. Okay. And it's over here. I'm trying to stay right in the center. Okay. Now comes test fit time. Patience. So there it is, you guys. Okay, there's the hinges mounted. Now, well, they're going to slide out right away, but anyways, then it'll come down, and it'll go back level. Come down. See, I can come way down. Go back level. Okay, this is going to work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out. And, you know, everybody can, there's many different ways. This is the way I like it. So I like to use this old-fashioned. This glue takes a little while to set up, okay? But, as I said, I've never had a hinge fail in foam using this stuff. So, put them there. Okay. I'm going to put glue on half of this on both sides. And it says GWS. All this really is just a contact cement for foam. Okay. There. that one. Now we'll do this one. Then I'm going to take a little coffee break and I'll be back and we'll work some more. Maybe I'm going to upload a video. We'll see here. Oh, I want to show you guys something before I go. Okay. So, I'll put that back on my GWS glue that I got. And I'm going to wipe the little excess off here we have. Okay. There. I'll take that over 15-20 minutes to set up. Enough to be able to glue them in there. But in the meantime, we're going to have to mount this servo and make a control horn and rod and see how much throw and where on this control horn I want to hook this flap. So still quite a bit to figure out. Okay, we'll be right back to do that. Oh man, see? First I want to show you these. Okay? Inside here is, I made this, you gotta make these with one wire. I got two of them in this one bag. Okay. In here we have a really tiny little thing. Okay? This is a cool little tool for building airplanes. Okay, so what this does is it's got 3 channels here. We have an input and 3 output channels. Okay? So for like a tricycle landing gear, you got one pod here will slow down the down. The other pod will slow down the up. So you can have your landing gear or hatch or whatever close quickly and open slowly. Or do both slowly. The third pod here reverses the third channel. So like I'm going to use this for my flaps. Now I see everybody on the tail I had to rewire inside one of the servos to reverse it. But using this, at the same time I'm slowing down, I'll use channel 1 and channel 3, skip channel 2 for my servos. The slower down works for both, but then I can reverse one servo on channel 3, I can reverse it so that my flaps work properly. It just doesn't slow your servos down, it also reverses the one channel for your flaps. Or things like that. So you can have two servos going one way and a third servo going another way, or the same way. Depends which way you have the pod. You got to make these wires because it's sort of a weird connection. I just wanted to show you guys these from Hobby King. They're like $7.95. I'm going to use them on my flaps here when I do the wiring, and you'll see how they're used. They're very cool. They're going to save me taking my servo apart and having to rewire it, because I'd have to do that when you put in flaps. Either that or go in the wing on the other side and put the servo in the other way. I like to build everything just the same, so when I put a servo on the other side this way, I know that it will be okay, because I can reverse it using that little $7 tool. Or that will stay in the airplane, and that's going to make it so that my flaps are nice and slow. Okay, you'll see how slow in a minute. I've got to figure this out. I got this glue dry. Figure exactly I'm going to mount this. Get this wire ready. I'm going to upload a couple videos. We'll be back and we'll do some more planes soon. Please subscribe. Watch Randy's Hobby Room. I got a new airplane today, you guys. I'll show you later.